The time is now 5:30. Here's the news with Adam Brannon.
Using Sport on 107.3 FM.
Coming up, hotels in Lincoln may be affecting business for our local B&Bs. But first, flights across the country are still grounded today as a volcanic ash cloud makes its way across Europe. Latest reports have said that British airspace will be closed until at least 7 tomorrow morning. The ash erupting from a volcano in Iceland has been causing aviation misery since yesterday. With all your news and views from across the county, it's City Vibe at 5 on Siren 107.3 FM.
Hello and welcome to the final City Vibe at 5 show on Siren 107.3 FM. I'm Abby Smith.
And I'm Adam Brannon, and what a finale we have for you today. Myself and Abby will be with you right up until 6 o'clock this Friday afternoon.
Coming up, we've got the latest on the election campaigns.
I have a chat with our reporter Lee Milner about RAF Waddington's Freedom of Lincoln parade. Well, this year the big news is, of course, James Cameron's Avatar blockbuster, which has managed to steal the crown from Titanic as the biggest grossing film of all time, which, if you think about it, is pretty impressive stuff. If you want to go to the cinema this weekend, the choice is still impressive. Avatar is still at the #1 spot in the UK, but if you're not ready to jump on the bandwagon just quite yet, check out The Princess and the Frog, which is Disney's first 2D animated film since 2004. This noise is more than a familiar occurrence to most of us. The supermarkets which dominate the grocery industry are now a centre of our community. However, the Big Four, which consists of the UK's biggest retailer, Tesco, followed by Asda, Sainsbury's and Morrison's respectively, have been criticised over land monopolies and their fair trade policies. Well, I'm not a big fan of Strictly myself. I'm definitely more of an X Factor guy.
Oh, well, fair enough. But who's your favourite?
At the moment, I've got Joe McElderry as my favourite, followed quite closely by Stacey and Ollie.
Have you heard about this Christmas #1? They're trying to get another band to be #1 other than X Factor.
No, I haven't heard about that. What?
Well, a bit of juicy gossip there. I'll come up with more of it later in the show.
Excellent.
That can be my teasy.
I think it would be a good idea to have someone else apart from X Factor winners being Christmas #1. To be fair, we've had it for the past 6 years, 4 years.
Did they win their #1 last year?
Yeah, it was Alexandra, wasn't it, with Hallelujah last year?
Beautiful song.
It was a good song. But first, a teacher who struck a pupil with a dumbbell has been cleared of attempted murder, but admitted causing grievous bodily harm. Peter Harvey hit a 14-year-old after being mocked by students who were trying to record him on their mobile phone. Mr. Harvey had previously taken time off for depression and stress.
Yeah, but,
I don't think there's anything to laugh about. I'd buy these in a shop.
You should sell them, Papa Jackson's oatmeal cookies.
If you ever short of cash, Jackson, then whack your cookies in the oven. Maybe for a little bit less time.
I've got a bit of a full mouth, but that's it. That's all we've got time for on tonight's City Vibe at 5. We've had a good run, haven't we, Abby?
Yes, Adam, it's been an exciting year. There have been some ups and downs, some lols along the way too.
Certainly some lols. So, we've got one last tune for you. See you soon.
Now I had the time of my life. No, I never felt like this before.
Thanks for listening to my Showreel for 2010. I hope it's given you an insight into my skills as a broadcast journalist.